Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video from us, Westfalia Digital Nomads. So we are in Albania and this is the second episode of visiting Albania. This is a not sponsored video. Volkswagen called us and they told that we're too expensive. So that's why it looks cheap, no drone shot, no time lapse, just me speaking, but hopefully give you some tips and advice if you plan to visit Albania. So the previous video we talked a little bit more about the countryside and the mountains were so beautiful, and then we arrived to the seaside exactly in Ksamil, that it's in the south part of Albania. We had two amazing meetup with new friends and old friends. New friends are Angela, Jason and Bode, so you can check their blog in the description, aka Bodeswell. We had such an amazing weekend at the beach in Ksamil. Beautiful location, just 20 meters from the seaside. We have a campfire. We share a lot of story, information, tips, advice. It's always nice to meet up with, well-traveled couple with a kid near them. We felt like newbies. Seriously, they travel everywhere and they're just doing Europe right now. So yeah, it was amazing. And later that weekend it came as also Alfonso, that is one of our followers, with I think he got an Iveco that is self-convert, and yeah, it was amazing to meet him as well. So yeah, we have this amazing meetup at the seaside. And then going a little bit north, we met some old friends, Janice and Gregor from Live Travel Play. We found a beautiful spot just near a beautiful beach. That was the third time we met them. First time in Portugal, second time at the Bus Fest in UK, and this time here. And they're almost finished their European tour, so soon they're gonna go back to Scotland where they rebuilt the van for a couple months, and then they're gonna ship it back to Canada. So that was such great to share again story and what happened since the last time we met them at the Bus Fest. Coming from the countryside, as I mentioned in the previous video, the roads weren't so great. Of course, you go up and down like a roller coaster in the mountain, and the condition of the road wasn't that great. I would say on the seaside it's much better. But anyway, the south part of Albania, even if it's on the seaside, it's still a mountain region. So make sure you fill the gas tank so you will not get out of gas on the top of the mountain. The only problem on this part of Albania is that yes, the water is crystal clear. They have such beautiful green bluish color, but there's not so many access to the beaches. So I would say that all the part of coast that we visited, there's no easy access to get down to the beach except for some dirt roads. And the other place there are a little bit more flat. There's a lot of buildings. Of course, now it's off season, so most of the places like restaurants and bars and stuff are closed. But not really a great place where to find parking. And after that, the coast, it becomes a little bit more flat, but as well is not really an easy thing to find a good parking spot. You got these towns that seems they were built just for speculation. So a lot of buildings, the ones that are ready are empty, and they're even building more and more. I'm not super impressed, I would say, about the seaside, as in many other countries as well. They just destroy the landscape with these buildings, and it makes even difficult for us to find a good parking. We found a nice parking, let's say, today here. It's not far from the beach. All around it's full of garbage, so that doesn't make it really good. So I would say mainly we didn't have a great experience here in Albania. I think one of the huge problem for us was not be able to pay everywhere with the card. That's really important for us because we travel with a budget. We're not rich people, so we have to check our budget daily, and depends on the work we have and the income that we have from our jobs. So we're used to just go in a supermarket and at the gas station and pay with the card. When here, even in the more touristic places, in some supermarket they don't accept cards, and as well in several gas stations. So for example, this morning I have to stop at 3 different gas stations before to find one that accept the card, and we speak about both Visa and MasterCard. I think that these and other things just affect a little bit the way we see this country. But you know, we do mainly van life video. That means these are tips and tricks for people that travel in a van. So that's our absolutely genuine review, let's say, about the country. So I think all these factors about not easy to find parking, not easy to pay with the card, and especially in the supermarket, it's kind of funny because they there's the extra market, the big market, the mega markets, but they really don't have a good variety of food. As I mentioned in the previous video, meat, it's always frozen, and they don't sell vegetables inside. So again, we need to take out some cash that costs us €6 every time we take out cash from the ATM and go to buy locally if we want something fresh. So you know, we got all these things, and the condition of the roads, and yeah, so all these things make us feel not really comfortable to be for a longer time here in Albania, and probably we're gonna finish this week and start Monday with a new country that will be Montenegro. But it's a tiny country, but hopefully we'll have many things that we can check. So another tip that it's really important, because here in order to find a good parking you have to take some dirt roads. This morning we did take a dirt road. We kind of risked to be stuck. We didn't. I can tell you that I'm kind of a good driver on dirt roads and muddy roads, so yeah, we managed not to get stuck. But just 3 days ago, when we met Janice and Gregor, we found this really beautiful parking near this beach, and it was a 2, maybe 3 kilometers walk down the beach. So here I want to show you some picture of the roads that goes down to the beach. And the first thing I did, I stopped at the top and I took a walk down in order to check if it was possible for us to get down at the beach. And after the first 100 meters, as you can see from the picture, even for us that we have some nice tires and the van is lifted, this road seems impossible. When down, Gregor actually took a walk and told me there was a Sprinter van parked down at the beach, and I was like, what? And they were pretty much aware of the fact that they will never be able to get back on top. We even comment with Gregor that we will not do it even with a single. So the advice will be always, when you want to reach a nice place, just stop where you can, check out the road if it's possible, because you never know about the condition. It can rain, it can become sleepy, it can become muddy, and you never know if you can make it back. So because the way down it's always easy, the way up it can be really difficult. So you know, van life, it's about living the dream. So yeah, just make sure that your dream will not become a nightmare, because you know, it happens to us. So last tip will be about gas. We have a 10-liter gas tank under the van, and we can fill it at any GPL station. Just remember to have with you the adapter, that it's the same one that they use in Italy and France, for example. About the camping gas, I'm really not sure, but if you take a short vacation here, make sure you maybe have a spare one, so you will not get without gas, because I really doubt that you will find a place where to swap the empty bottle for the for the new one. So that's my advice, or at least to have a plan B, as we do have a little stove with some gas can that we can use in some kind of emergency if we finish the main one. And overall, I would say I'm not really impressed with the country. And another thing is because it's pretty expensive. The gas, it's 1.35 euro, but it's quite a lot for this country. And as well, we saw that in the supermarket prices are pretty expensive. We didn't actually compare exactly with what we buy normally in other countries like Italy or Spain or France, but yeah, it's pretty expensive. You can notice, I mean, you spend 25 euros and you get out just with a small bag. I don't know, I'm sorry to say that I don't want to take all these countries down, but again, I just want to be a real talk about our experience here. And yeah, we're kind of counting the days before to get out and to enter in a new country. We didn't have high expectation, but we found too many issues that complicate a little bit the way we like to travel and the place where we like to stop, and what we like mostly about living in a van and travel. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video, that probably will be about Montenegro. Probably just one video because it's a tiny country, but hopefully beautiful one. Bye.